All right, here we are. Fantastic. Let me back it up a little bit. Yes, it's always a little tricky to get myself in frame when I'm going live here, but something like that looks okay. All right. Here we are, everybody. Hey, if you're watching the recap after the fact, this is, of course, my favorite solo board game I played in 2022 giveaway live reveal. So here we are. If I sound sick or seem sick, of course, I am. Let me try to center myself a little bit better here. So I apologize for any stuffiness or if I'm speaking a little lower than I normally would. But yeah, just a little bit sick. COVID is not I'm negative, so it's not that, but just kind of a stuffiness and cold. So thank you so much for putting up with that today. And of course, trying to get my heater to shut off here so it's not too noisy in the background. But here we are. It seems like no matter what time of day, no matter what day of the week, my live streams always start a little bit chaotically. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Of course, if you didn't know, this is again a giveaway, which is sponsored by Jesse over at Quackalope. If you didn't know, I spent the last weekend, 4 days actually, in a row with Jesse in Cleveland, and then Wes came over as well. So we hung out and had an exceptional, amazing time. We played board games and filmed content pretty much nonstop. We barely slept for 4 days and just hung out together, and it was incredible. So Jesse, of course, I can't pass up an opportunity to say thank you so much for hosting me and being such a wonderful host and having me at your place and playing games and filming stuff with me. So if you are not subscribed to Quackalope and Quack and Co, by the way, you should definitely check out those two channels and subscribe. There's going to be all kinds of Board Game Dave content over on those two channels coming up. So again, Quackalope and Quack and Go, Quack and Co. Go check them out. Go subscribe. You'll see my face on there, especially Quack and Co, I think, in this coming week. So just so you know, let me take a look at the chat. So many people over here saying hi. Thank you for being here. Wonderful. Hello, Suzanne. Board Game to Tears, of course. We met in Vegas. Good to see you here. Alex, thanks for being here. Wonderful, wonderful. James Morgan is here. Babul the Great. Super Neek is here. Very nice. Hannah Sadek is here. Diesel Board Games. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in live. I never know how these lives are going to go. Of course, I'm not one to do live things very often, but here we are. By the way, you might remember that I did a Feast for Odin live playthrough on Board Game Arena a few months back. That was before my laptop crashed completely and I lost everything. So I've been working on getting Streamlabs back up and running on my computer. So hopefully I'll get to do more live stuff going forward. This is not Streamlabs. This is just on YouTube. But just so you know, there will be more gameplay content and other live things on the channel once I get that all sorted. So here we are. Naleen, of course, S'mores and Meeples. Yes, S'mores and Meeples is such a blast. It's like a camping out / board games retreat that happens once or twice a year in Pennsylvania. S'mores and Meeples is an absolute blast. So, Billy, I'm so glad you're here as well. Yes, in the West Coast, not in Indiana. Billy, fantastic. I'm so glad that you're here. So, again, we are doing a giveaway of my number one favorite solo board game that I played in 2022. And who knows what that is in the comments. Do you remember what the giveaway is for? I wonder. Megan is here. Hello, Megan. So nice to see you. What game are we giving away today? Of course, again, if I didn't make it clear, Jesse was the one who came up with this giveaway, said, hey, go watch Dave's last video, and whatever his number one solo game he played last year is, I'm going to go ahead and give it away. So, Jesse, this is, of course, from him over at Quackalope. So, anybody know? The chat's probably a little bit laggy, but I wonder if you guys know the game. It was in the thumbnail, and it was a little bit pixelated, probably not enough. Diesel Board Games, you're exactly right. Of course, it's Maracaibo. So there it is, an extraordinary game. I've had this game, I think, since I have to think about it, probably 2022. I think early 2022, 2020. I got this game, and I was absolutely enthralled. I love this game, solo or otherwise. And yeah, I've played it so many times. It's just extraordinary. In Maracaibo, you are sailing around the Caribbean doing all kinds of things. You're completing quests, you're delivering ingredients, you're exploring South America, you're doing combat alongside the English and the French and the Spanish. You're trying to get points with prestige buildings like the cathedral and the chapel and the barracks and things like that. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I didn't talk about this, but the card play in this game is fantastic. Throughout the course of the game, you'll be recruiting new people onto your ship that'll help you out with passive abilities, one-time abilities, synergy bonuses. You upgrade your ship along the way. It's just an absolutely fantastic game. Suzanne, do I like it with the base game only, or is Uprising a must? So, Suzanne, I've only ever played the base game. I haven't touched the expansion yet, which I have right here. But honestly, I did open it. I forgot. Yeah, I opened it for an unboxing once, but I have yet to add this to the base game. I will do that this year. But yeah, you certainly don't need this to play. I'm just actually not one for expansions. Typically, I have a Feast for Odin. I have the Norwegians expansion. Haven't opened that yet, and that's one of my absolute favorite games. So no, I'm the kind of guy that I'll play the base game over and over and over until I get tired of it, or I feel like I could use something more, and then I'll add the expansion. So yeah, Uprising I'll add eventually, but no, I've played this many times. I think over 20 times, and it's still so good. I find it extremely replayable. Speaking of replayability, I should tell you as well that there's sort of this light campaign, not legacy, but sort of like a storyline that goes through Maracaibo. If you want to try story mode, it's really fantastic. So there's a deck of cards that kind of tell the story as you complete objectives in the course of the game, which you can play multiplayer, by the way. So, me and Hannah can play, and Hannah will trigger it one round, and then I'll trigger the story next round. And throughout the course of many games, you're going to be adding new characters into the deck and changing the board state, which is really fascinating. So new cities will show up and new places you can stop and do cool actions. So I love the way the board can change through the story. So definitely a really cool thing. It's one of the earliest games I ever saw that took a Euro heavyweight, Euro game in its own right, and then add that story light legacy element to it. So anyway, I could rave on and on about this game, but we got to get to the giveaway. So let me see here. Yes, Nalene, you have Maracaibo and have yet to play it. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. It's a little bit complex. It's certainly on the heavier side of the games I have in my collection, but you can absolutely handle it. Maracaibo is a must play if it's in your collection. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes. Games with Ben. Don't enter me in the giveaway. You already have Maracaibo. Sounds good to me. Awesome. I'll keep that in mind if you show up. Suzanne, sorry for my English. Your English is absolutely phenomenal. James Morgan, just here to hang out as well. Yes. Wonderful. Avariel is new to the hobby. I love it. I love new people in our board game hobby. Of course, I hope my channel is a very welcoming place for new gamers with games like Ink and Gold and Sushi Go and all the lighter weight games that I talk about on this channel all the time. So let me catch up on chats really quick, and then we'll do our thing. So yes, it says, oh, Final Girl. You know what? We should talk about Final Girl, Leon. Yes, why do I have this back here? So, Jesse, again, in Quackalope in Cleveland, we hung out this weekend, and we did all this filming, and it was wonderful. We had an amazing time together. And then on my way out, I packed my bags, and I was like, all right, guys, catch you later. And was about to say goodbye. He was like, hey, come down to the basement. Let's find some games for you to take home, which totally was not expected. And he gave me 6 boxes of Final Girl, which is just so amazing. This is a game he highly recommended I play solo in 2023. We made a whole video about games I think I should play, and Jesse thinks I should play in 2023. I think that's linked in the description, I'm pretty sure. So you can watch that video right now. But also, he, if you didn't see this on Instagram, also gave me this, which was brand new. It was in shrink, and I opened it already, but it's Tricarion, the collector's edition. Holy smokes, people. This was just blew me away with his generosity and thoughtfulness to give me a game like this, a super heavy Euro. I read through the rulebook. I am dying to play this game. It's just incredible. You're magicians, and you're traveling around, learning new tricks and gathering components and setting up the stage and performing in front of audiences to gain fame. Oh, what an incredible game, and soloable, by the way. So that might be on my 2023 solo games list as well. So that explains, hopefully, all of this behind me, Final Girl. So, Matt, you haven't heard of Maracaibo? Oh my goodness, you got to get on it. It's a 2019 game, so it's a tiny bit older at this point in board game terms, but it is so good. Yes, BoardGameDave, that is me, BoardGameDave. Did I say that? Oh, James, yes, BoardGameDave. There's a lot of things you call me. Metal Coin Dave, of course, people call me, but yes. Final Girl info. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll report back as soon as I get a chance to play all about Final Girl, but right now, it was not a game on my radar. I didn't know anything about it besides just the hype I saw on Instagram and stuff. Not my typical kind of game, but that's okay. When we were hanging out with Quackalope, it was all games that were not my normal thing. We played Soulforge Fusion, Legendary Tactics. We played Once Upon a Line, a scratch and write game, which is really curious. We played Marvel United. So, yeah, not my typical Euro kind of itinerary for the game. For the weekend, but it was great. Again, guys, if you didn't hear already, I'm sick, so I'm sorry if I'm stumbling over words and stuffy and all that stuff. just not feeling super, super 100%. So I'm in for a treat with Final Girl. I'm happy to hear it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Billy, you were on for the bus playthrough. Yeah, we went live at like 4 in the morning. We went live to do a live playthrough of Bus, which I think is Jesse's favorite game of all time, I think, besides Kingdom Death Monster, I'm pretty sure. So we played Bus, and it was really, really late, and I did not do super great. But anyway, Ryan, good to see you. Sean, did you win? I'm going to spin this wheel in just a second. I do not mean to stall or anything like that. So let me get to that. I love the look and theme of Maracaibo in my last video. It's upside down, but yes, it's so good. What games Jesse gifted you? I know. Did he give me a new shelf for all of those? He did not give me a new shelf, and I am very low on storage space, which we actually talked about when I was there. I live in a very, very small little place, so I don't have a lot of room for games. If you looked around, if I showed you around this room, you'd see just stacks of board games around me, but I try to keep it slim. Slim collection. So 87 games I'm at right now. Anyways, all right. Well, let's get to old games deserve love too. That's very, very true. So, am I still teaching? Nalina, I do teach full time. I teach elementary music. I don't game with my students at all. I know some people like I teach high school or middle school, find a way to kind of incorporate board games into their, club time or whatever. Unfortunately, we don't do that. If we had a board game club, of course, I'd be super stoked to run it and play games, but we don't do that. So no, it hasn't incorporated its way into my full-time profession yet. So awesome, cool. Well, it's 11:14, and let's go ahead and get to it. I'm doing a board game night this evening, and I'm trying to clean and get some chili going for that. So let me go ahead. And I think I'm already here. Yes, I have 257 unique comments on that video that said quack. So if you're wondering what all the quacking was about, that's how you entered the giveaway, because again, Quackalope is sponsoring this giveaway. So 257 people entered into the giveaway. Let's get to it. Ben, I could do Lacrimosa with my students. I actually brought it up with my 6th graders as we talked about Mozart. I was like, you know what? There's a board game all about Mozart and Lacrimosa. Yes, the Requiem. So anyways, let's get to it. Here we are, everybody. 257 people entered into the giveaway. I'm going to hit start, and whoever it is gets a copy of Maracaibo. Let's do it. Here we go. It says, I got to read this backwards. Shreb me too. Of course, there it is. It says Quack subscribed. Thanks to Quackalope. So there you go. Shreb me too. I will respond to your comment, and I will go ahead and hit you up and let you know that you want a copy of Maracaibo, and we'll go over the deets and all that jazz. So that is very, very exciting. Shreb me too. Yes, wonderful. Guys, you may know that I'm all about giving away games, and I could not let just Jesse give away Maracaibo. Come on now. It's one of my favorite games. I'm also going to spin the wheel again, and I'll give away a copy as well right now. So stay tuned. Let's do 2 copies of Maracaibo. So I think all I have to do is hit pick another winner. Oh, all the congratulations in the comments. That's very, very sweet. So here I go. What am I playing tonight? I don't know what I'm playing tonight. My friends are not super, heavy gamers. So, I don't know what we'll play. Take 5, The Mind, Point Salad maybe, Splendor maybe. So yeah, we'll keep it on the light side. All right. Anyways, here we are. We're going to pick another winner, and then I'm going to go ahead and get going. So here we are. 1 copy from Jesse and 1 copy from me. It says Board Gamer Kramer. Board Gamer Kramer. Yes, of course. I thought it was a crazy wild happenstance that both you and that Quack were posting similar videos at the same time. Half of these are in my top 10 list, all-time list, so many great games here. Now, he didn't say Quack in the comment, did he? I thought I filtered it by people that said Quack. I'm almost sure that I did. Oh, both you and Quack were posting similar videos. So you did say Quack and Board Game Kramer. I think you got it. You won the giveaway. So I will be sending you a comment, or oh my gosh, people, I can't think. I'm so I'll be sending you a copy of Maracaibo as well. Awesome. Well, there you go, everybody. Those are our 2 winners for Maracaibo. I'm looking forward to many more giveaways in the future. Actually, you can have a sneak peek. Actually, I'm giving away a copy of Point Salad. I know they were around here somewhere. I'm giving away Point Salad and Tiny Towns actually very, very soon. So I'm not sure where that announcement's going to be, YouTube or Instagram or wherever. But yes, please stay tuned for a Point Salad Tiny Towns giveaway. Is that right? Yeah, Point Salad and Tiny Towns. So yeah, I'm all about giving games away. Of course, any chance I get. So congratulations to the Maracaibo winners. And yeah, stay tuned for Point Salad and Tiny Towns. If you didn't subscribe yet to Quackalope and Quack and Co, please do that. Again, I'm taking over Quack and Co, I think this week. So you'll see all kinds of Board Game Dave content there. There are 2 video links down in the description. My top 10 solo games I played last year and top 10 games I need to play next year in 2023. So you can watch those videos as well. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the 24 of you who are here. Thanks for putting up with me and my chaos and sickness and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to feel better very soon, and then I'll be back to posting videos. Hey, if you're a solo gamer, I'm posting a solo playthrough of Dandelions, my own solo variant, tomorrow morning at 9. So Dandelions is a beautiful, wonderful small box game I highly recommend for 2 to 3 players, but also for solo. So all right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I love the chat blowing up. This was a wonderful time. I appreciate everybody being here and leaving comments. Have a great night. Thank you, Hannah. Point Salad's a great game. Yes, Suzanne. Have a great day as well. Thank you, everybody. Yes, we'll get those games out to the winners. And in the meantime, I guess I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful week. Take care and happy gaming. Thanks for sticking around. Bye.